can be lame. Anyway, as we can see from what Donald was showing, the worlds of games, television, and movies are converging at an incredible pace. Many of the core graphics techniques we are using today are becoming the same across all them industries, from digitization through modeling to lighting and rigging and rendering. This image of Alicia Vikander, a few years ago in normal visual effects production would have taken many hours to render. Nowadays we can do it in 42 milliseconds and it's interactive, and on top of that we can also ray trace, all live. And now the same is becoming true for special effects. Our new physics, particle, and simulation framework has been designed to head us down a path towards movie quality spectacle, but within the interactive worlds of games and new generations of experiences. Here are some of the features that we're currently supporting, but we're going to add to this stuff year on year, month after month, and simulations are going to be a very big focus for us. All this new technology is shipping right now as experimental and early access in 4.23. So we actually have content examples that you can download and play with at home and get yourself into this new world of Unreal Engine simulated destruction and particles. And actually, if you go by the booth, you can actually play Robo Chaos if you want to. With all these developments, final pixels are becoming possible in Unreal Engine. And we're already starting to see companies that will be represented here today experiment in this world. And final pixels mean, could you use pixels generated by a game engine in a final visual effect? Could you use it to produce in-camera effects? And now we have RTX-enabled ray tracing, things are even more amazing. And a real-time future is inevitable. We now interact with visual effects at such a deep level that a new type of production methodology is emerging. Virtual production is what we all call them. It initially started out with Sequencer, which is the foundation for cinematics and editorial tools in Unreal, and that was able to revolutionize pre-visualization and shot design. You can dress a set, light a set, compose shots, and edit sequences together all within inside the engine. Even our Fortnite marketing material, all of that's made in Sequencer. So even the cool sequence with Peely and Jonesy boogieing down was made in Unreal and in Sequencer. And it's one of the nice things about us being a production company as well as an engine company, is that we're able to actually push this stuff through our own usage as well as the amazing usage of our customers. Our multi-user features allows teams to come together and collaborate in one unified creative environment. And for non-expert users, we've expanded our VR editor to allow directors, cinematographers, and production designers to have a super friendly user interface that they're able to work within the same virtual space, but also be able to have expert users who are masters of the editing systems and the shading systems of the engine work at their sides as they're collaborating. And this is an example of a project that we're going to actually be showing at Siggrapha here, of everybody working together from VR to on-set. There's even an iPad interface that you're able to use to control the engine. We've also been working very hard to enhance end display, which allows you to immerse either your subjects or even your audience in worlds that you've created. You can now run large-scale projection or LED walls based installations that have many, many parallel computers working together to increase resolution and complexity of these scenes. In fact, this image up above us is from a recent Childish Gambino concert that our friends at Weta Digital created, and they used Unreal Engine and were able to sort of set the template for a totally new dimension of entertainment. I hear it was an amazing show, and just to have everything dynamically go in with the music, editable, under the control of the performer is incredible. And to help with workflow integration, we're very committed to USD as a vehicle to help transport your interactive work both into and out of more traditional pipelines. And we're working pretty closely with our friends at Pixar and the whole visual effects industry to make sure that that standard evolves in a way that is great for real time. So here are some of the features that we're shipping for Unreal Engine 4.23. I won't go through them, it's all in the blog, but as you can see, a lot of stuff that is relevant for virtual production and filmmaking. And to demonstrate how all this stuff comes together in a combined filmmaking workspace, check out this video that we put together from our test stage here in LA with a whole bunch of friendly companies that we've been hanging out with that shows the potential of when you bring it all together. Okay, roll the video.
closest representation to the final product as early on in the creative process.
When I